How's it going, guys? Thanks for joining me on my small engine repair channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you my opinion on whether or not you should replace your carburetor with an OEM carburetor or an aftermarket carburetor. Alright, so thanks for joining me on my channel again. There's always a debate going on as to whether or not you should replace, if you need to replace your carburetor, whether you should use a Chinese manufactured, cheap Amazon type carburetor, or try and get an OEM carburetor for your lawnmower. So I get this question quite a bit, and my answer is always, it depends. All right, so what do I mean by it depends? So let me try and explain a little bit, because I'm not going to be able to give you every single situation. If I get a mower in and it doesn't run properly, and I feel like it's a carburetor issue, the first thing I'm going to do is always take the carburetor apart, clean it fully, make sure that there's no parts that need to be replaced, put it back together, and I'm going to try that carburetor back on. So that most likely is going to be an OEM carburetor, right straight from the manufacturer. So that's my first option always, and for two reasons. A, it's a little cheaper maybe for the customer, although that's debatable when you can buy Amazon carburetors for 20 bucks. B, I like to get the satisfaction of trying to get things working again. But C, I try to make sure I try and keep as much stuff out of the landfill as I can. So for me, that's my first step always. The second step, if that doesn't work, is I have to decide whether or not we're going to get a replacement OEM carburetor or an aftermarket carburetor. Sometimes that is going to be dependent on a few different items or a few different things. First thing is, I always ask the customer if they're okay with an aftermarket carburetor, and I give them the price of both. And in that case, potentially they might decide that they want the OEM carburetor, but if you take a look, in most cases that OEM carburetor is going to be at least 4 or 5 times the cost. So I could buy 4 or 5 aftermarket carburetors for the same price. That would be the first thing I would do, is just give the customer the option. The second consideration is, how old is the mower? What is the manufacturer or brand of the mower? What's the quality of it? So let me give you an example. This one in particular is a mower that I've been having issues with. I've cleaned this carburetor fully at least once, and it's still sputtering. So if you take a look at this carburetor, you've been looking at it for the last 3 minutes, you can see it's a very, very basic lawnmower. This thing probably only costs like $200 even right now. With the shortage and the inflated prices, I mean, this is a $200 basic mower. It's made by MTD. It says it's assembled in the United States, but I can guarantee you every part on this pretty much is manufactured in China anyways, including the carburetor that's underneath this guy right here. So Powermore engines are the engine of choice for MTD. I think they might even own part of that company. So all of this stuff is being manufactured and shipped over from China anyways. The aftermarket carburetor is probably coming from the same or very similar factory in China. Could be next door for all we know. And it's a quarter to a quarter of the cost. So from my perspective, in this particular case, it wouldn't make sense to put a $50 or $75 carburetor, replacement carburetor on this thing, when I can get an aftermarket carburetor for like $15 or $20. Now I know some people, they swear by the OEM you know, manufacturers, carburetors, you know, better quality. And that might be the case in some higher end models, but, you know, something that's made by MTD and mass produced and they sell millions of them, I would say that that's probably not the case. You probably won't really notice the difference between the two. Now, can you get a bad aftermarket carburetor? Yes, you can. You can get a bad OEM carburetor. I've heard of that as well. So you're not guaranteed with an OEM carburetor to solve 100% of your problem all the time. So then the next question comes, if you're going to go for an aftermarket carburetor, you know, where are you going to get it and from what company? Is there any reputable aftermarket companies? And so let me talk about that for a second. So the two aftermarket companies that I work with the most with regards to my aftermarket parts, one being Stenz. I'm not really trying to plug these companies, I'll be honest with you. I'm just trying to give you my personal opinion. Stenz, they have a local distribution center, or they used to, here in Brantford, Ontario, Canada. Now that company has moved its warehouse to Toronto area. So it's a little bit more of a pain in the butt for me because now I have to pay for shipping. But this company sells a ton of aftermarket parts. They have aftermarket carburetors, a lot of smaller stuff, right? They're not selling the big OEM parts, but you can get a lot of aftermarket parts from Stenz. The other one is a company by the name of HIPA. I've used them lots of times in the past, specifically for carbureted parts. They do sell some stuff on Amazon, but they do have their a website. I'll put a link on the screen here below, and I'll put a link down in the description as well. Anytime I've searched for aftermarket carburetors, even on Amazon, because, you know, a lot of times I have a hard time getting parts shipped to Canada from US distributors, and HIPA is in the United States. But if they're selling stuff on Amazon, then a lot of times, you know, the shipping is free. I don't have to worry about paying duties or excise tax or any of that other stuff, right? So here's an example of a carburetor I got from HIPA for this particular MTD machine that we're going to try. A lot of times when you buy stuff from HIPA, they not only give you a carburetor, but they put in a whole bunch of other parts and components for that particular mower that are going to come in handy. Maybe you don't need them right away, but you will need them maybe some at some point down the road. So, or they give us a little bit of conversion cables here. So that's, you know, nice information. A couple of gaskets for that carburetor. This one, you can usually buy the carburetors themselves as well for as low as sometimes $4.99, guys. I'm not kidding you. $4.99 sometimes they have sales on. And so yes, HIPA's starting to make their own spark plugs. So then you've got an air filter for this particular mower, and then of course the carburetor. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that old carburetor. Oh, actually, there, it looks like there's a fuel filter as well for the fuel tank. So all this stuff comes in handy. And again, their prices are very reasonable. So what I'm going to do is end up taking off that carburetor off the old machine. I'm going to compare it side by side with this aftermarket carburetor. And Wowie, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't know. Wowie. That is a carburetor brand I see on a lot of these machines. So this is probably either a really good knockoff of that brand, or it's actually that brand of carburetor that they put on a lot of like OEM carburetors that they put on these machines. So I'll take the other one off. We'll look at it side by side to see if we can see any differences between the two. Okay, so on the left here we have the OEM original carburetor. On the right we have the new HIPA carburetor. Okay, so first thing we're going to take a look at is just overall, these things look, if I can get the right camera angle, they look identical. With at least on this particular side, one small exception. On the new carburetor, there is a adjustable jet here that actually makes this one, in my eyes, anything that's adjustable from a guy who works on carburetors, it to me is actually a better quality. Both of them, like I was saying, the original says this Wowie and Wowie, right? Same exact emblem on both of them. So let's move it to the front side here of the carburetor, and we'll take a look at these side by side. Again, pretty much identical, if not exactly identical from this angle. I don't see any differences whatsoever. Flip it one more time. Okay, so this one has some serial number stamped into it. This one does not. Do I care? No. I mean, that doesn't make this one worth more money than this one. But from there, even from the top side here, it looks exactly identical. The posts, everything, the whole casting, everything identical. The one thing you got to watch out for on these things is sometimes the diameter of the throttle, the throat of the carburetor could be slightly different. And again, these things look absolutely identical in every way. So, guys, quite frankly, it could come from exactly the same factory for all I know. But, you know, the proof is in how they actually perform. And like I said, HIPAA is one of those ones that has built a bit of a brand for themselves, a bit of a name. You can buy all sorts of aftermarket carbs, you know, the same exact carburetor, you know, and maybe even a few dollars cheaper on Amazon, but you're not going to get the name, right, associated with it. So to save $2 or something, maybe not even sometimes, because HIPAA has these sales all the time. So you might be able to get their quality, to me anyways, slightly better quality. You know what you're getting. It's a brand that I've used, that I trust. I'm not saying that you should necessarily do it as well, but I mean, you can form your own opinions. This is just my personal opinion that anytime I'm looking for an aftermarket one, if I can find one with the HIPAA brand, that's the one I'm going for, guys. So I'm going to throw this one on, and we're going to see if that's going to fix my problem. But this is not a video about fixing this particular mower. It's more of a video on what my thoughts are on aftermarket carburetors versus OEM carburetors. And I personally do not have a problem with using aftermarket carburetors. So hopefully, you know, I can give you a little bit of pointers and tips from a guy. Again, I'm not doing this, you know, this isn't, you know, my daytime job. I don't do it every day, but I've been doing it now pretty consistently for about 4 years, and it's just my personal opinion. So hopefully you liked the video. Hopefully it was somewhat informative for you guys, and helps you decide what you're going to do in your situation in the future. And check out HIPAA. Again, I'll leave a link to them down below. Hopefully they can take care of you, and they got the right carburetor for your machine. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments, you know, go ahead, leave them down below. I get to all of the questions as quickly as I possibly can. So until our next project, guys, take care.